How's it going, guys? Tech and Goth back again with another video. Today we're going to be taking a look at a few cases sent down from Benks. Really excited to see how these variants look. Honestly, I'm a big fan of all the cases that Benks is sending down, as well as trying out their Glass Warrior screen protector. I believe this is their privacy protection screen protector. I haven't used one of these since I want to say like the HTC days where they had those privacy screen protectors, but nevertheless, we're going to throw one of these on. If it does end up ruining the way I take content on the device, unfortunately, it's not going to work for me. But in any case, I'll put this one to the side for now. And here we go. So we'll start off with, I think, let's go with the armor tints. This is going to be the thinnest version of a Benks Kevlar case. So putting the rest to the side for a second. This is the kind of presentation you're going to get from a Benks case. So it's some super high quality packaging. They did up their packaging from last year. I mean, it's a phone case. I know. But something to really pay attention to, considering these cases are, I think they're going for around 49 Canadian. So maybe around like 39 USD, but don't quote me on it. I'm going to leave links in the description down below, as well as a discount code for all these cases. So here you go. Popping this one out. This, like I said, this is supposed to be their thinnest version of a case. So it's similar to what you'd get with like the Pataka cases, typical Benks thin cases. And I cannot get this thing out for the life of me. All right. Can I actually do this? Am I that special? There we go. Oh my gosh. So comes in the sleeve. Again, premium packaging has its pros and cons, right? Putting that over to the side. This is what comes in the case. So you do get, again, a very minimalist type of protection here. I've always been a huge fan of these aramid fiber or Kevlar cases. I want to clear something up. Benks does Dupont Kevlar. These are the guys who, they're the OGs of Kevlar. So the quality that you're going to get from a Benks case is honestly second to none. Everyone like weaves aramid fiber. This is Dupont Kevlar. So still weave, but you can feel like the premium build on these kinds of Benks cases. So again, you have like this metal ring protector, some branding here designed by Benks. This tag right here is just, what Floss likes to call a tag of authenticity. So that's all that is. You can just take this one off real easy, put this over to the side, and you have some clear cutouts for the power button, the camera control, and of course the volume up and down. Let's go ahead and pop this silver 17 Pro Max in. I'm really gonna like how this blue looks with the silver, I think. So if my memory serves correctly, you're supposed to put it in through the side and then kind of work it around. Yeah, and it snaps on like so. Yeah, definitely looks really good with this silver 17 Pro Max. Here it looks from the front. You get like kind of like a nice two-tone silver blue kind of look to it. It's a really good looking phone in this case. So yeah, buttons obviously super accessible, really slim profile. Almost it's zero bulk, honestly, and it just adds a ton of grip to your device and giving it a completely different type of premium feel. I think that's what a lot of people like about these cases, is that it's not quite that metal premium feel, but it's a different kind of rugged premium feel. So I can appreciate that. This silver accent on the camera, I want to say what do they call this? The plateau. Yeah, that border over here, definitely, it's super recessed, as you guys can see over there. So that's appreciated. If you drop your phone, flat down, I mean, you're going to have good shock absorption from this metal here. And yeah, overall, a really good looking case. Super accurate cutouts over here, as you guys can see, and all around where there needs to be. So again, this one is the Armor Tint. This is the blue variant. They have a couple more. Again, I'm going to leave a link in the description down below. And let's take a look at the next case. So the next lineup of cases we have from Benks are all their pro variants of the, their famous colorways, the Montage, the Aurora, which is my personal favorite always, and this new kind of design that they released for, not for this device, but for this generation of newer devices for both Samsung devices and the iPhone. So let's go ahead and look at the Aurora first. Again, these are all going to be fairly similar. So let's see if this one's going to be a little easier to, there we go. So again, you have your tag over here. Let's go ahead and rip that off. And this one is basically that same premium Kevlar build that you get with the tints. Literally the exact same thing. But you do have 360 protection. Of course, the camera area is open, but you do get some protection all around the sides. So a built-in camera control button, which feels really similar to what you have on the device and actually looks honestly identical, just black, which is pretty cool. You also get the metal power button along with a kind of orange accented action button, and of course metal volume up and down buttons, accurate cutouts, and of course another kind of darker silver, a much darker silver to the one that we had on the other one. I don't know if it's picking up on the camera, but it's definitely a little bit darker. Let's go ahead and slap this one on as well. Real quick, I just wanted to take note and let you guys know that there is kind of a protection on the inside of these buttons, being as this is the 17 Pro Max lineup is all unibody aluminum. It is a softer metal, so I'm glad that Benks paid extra attention and put kind of protection on the inside. So it's like a plastic layer so that it's not metal on metal. You're not gonna take your phone out of the case and see a bunch of scuffs on your button. So it's really nice of Benks to do that. Let's go power, let's go volume up and down action button first, and snap this one on. Nice snap on over here. Not much rattle on the buttons, which if you're a fan of the channel, I hate. Buttons all are super tactile, and the phone feels nice and snug in here. It's not falling off after a drop. So this one looks really good with the silver put on the table for full effect. I was a little worried seeing as this is a darker case with the darker camera control button, but as you guys can see, it looks really nice, just like this. Let's take a quick look at those buttons. So action button, volume up and down, and power button. And see how quickly this action button takes to activate. There you go, looks good. Set up later. And let's see. Yeah, so it functions just as good as it would without the case. So honestly, a super solid option if you're looking to still get some sort of carbon fiber case, but you're kind of scared of scuffing up the open areas. I mean, Benks has you covered over here by covering up those areas with like a TPU. So another premium feeling case, and honestly looks really good with this silver iPhone 17 Pro Max. Another variant that we have is, of course, the Montage. I wasn't a fan of this when I first saw it release on their website. I was like, I don't know, it looks super busy. But after using it on the Samsung S25 Ultra, I fell in love with this colorway, and it's a lot less. I want to say it's a lot less like bumpy, as you can see. You can kind of hear those every little weave on the Aurora, and of course the blue armor tint case. But taking this one off real quick, let's go to the side and take the Montage out. This one might look a little bit more color friendly, at least with the silver, because this is silver as opposed to the black buttons that you see on the Aurora. You have a nice kind of color match silver over here, as you guys can see, as well as a color match silver buttons over there, pretty identical. Throwing this one on real quick. Again, go through the up and down. This is how it's going to look on the silver colorway. Let me know what you guys think. I think it looks really good, honestly. Volume, let's take a look at the power button, all the buttons, sorry. Tactile. and the camera control. Awesome. We'll see how this works. Snap a shot. Seamless. So really good looking case, honestly. Accurate cutouts over here, no issues. And this one has a slightly different feel. So this has this kind of premium TPU feel, so it's smoother. This one feels really good in the hand. It's a lot smoother than the Aurora. I find the Aurora still has those ribs that you see, and the weaving of the Dupont. But it's definitely a different feel from that first Aurora Armor Pro case. So I think this one's going to be on the phone for quite a bit of time. I love how it kind of color matches, as you guys can see over here with the silver that I have and the silver accents on the case. I think it just looks really sleek. So again, this is the Armor Pro montage case, full coverage, accurate cutouts. I'm not sure what more you can ask for. Tactile buttons. Yeah, this one's a winner as well. The last case that I'm really excited to look at as well is this armor grid case. So I thought this case looked really bougie when I first saw it on their website, but honestly, it kind of grew on me, especially with the silver iPhone 17 Pro Max. Pretty excited to see how it looks. So honestly, I'm scared taking on and off cases, since this is a softer metal. This phone is made of now, but I'm getting like Watchmen Rorschach vibes, honestly, on this case. Let's take this off real quick. Put this one over to the side too. So again, you have, I forgot to cover that we have MagSafe on literally all of these cases, even the armor tint. So if MagSafe is something that's important to you guys will be covered, and I'm going to go grab an accessory real quick to test that out afterwards. But let's continue with this case, and this one feels a little bit more robust and thick than the other ones that we looked at, but still looks really good with again, silver accents for the buttons and the camera cutout over here. So take off that authenticity tag and throw in the phone. Nice snap on over here. Tactile buttons, I can imagine. Let's take a look. Yep. And of course, you have your accurate cutouts over here for the speakers. Charging port is generous. And of course, the camera control button. No issues here. I really like the way this feels. It's kind of bougie. I don't know what the collaboration is with this logo. Maybe this is Benks' new logo. I'm not too sure. If you guys know, feel free to correct me down in the description below. This one looks really, really premium, just lying on the table over there. So you have kind of like a goldish silver logo over here. The silver buttons, accents, everything just looks really clean. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below, but I'm probably going to use this one first and probably go through all the other cases. I have a ton of other accessories to go through, but I think this is the one that I'm going to leave on the phone first. And taking a quick look at the screen protector that we were looking at before. This is our privacy screen protector. I'm probably not going to put it on just yet. If that's something you guys want to see, leave a comment down below. I'll make a video. I'll record it now. I'm just not going to do it on camera. I don't want to risk screwing up. So this is their privacy screen protector. Again, leave a comment down below if you want to see a video of this installation. It'll honestly be a really short video, a small clip of how I install it and how it looks afterwards. And I'm going to leave links in the description down below for all of these gorgeous cases for the iPhone 17 Pro Max, as well as a discount code. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. And if this video helped you and you liked something, man, leave a comment. If you pick one up, let me know your thoughts. And if you guys want to see more content like this, make sure you subscribe. A lot more accessories for the 17 Pro Max, as well as the Fold 7, the upcoming S26 Ultra, or whatever the heck they're going to call it this year. All that good stuff is to come. So Subscribe if you don't want to miss anything, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.